Hi guys. If you've been playing around with the new DeFi applications and new projects in crypto space for a long time, and you're finding it hard to keep track of which chains you've bridged your funds, which projects you've staked or added to the liquidity pool, which wallets you have your funds lying around, and sometimes you don't keep a track when you interact with a new chain to be eligible for the airdrop and you start hustling. And sometimes it's very difficult when you're interacting with, say, 15 or 20 chains, then you start losing track of which funds do you have where. And I was facing the same issue for some time when I started interacting with the new chains like Linea, zkAVM, zkSync, Aptos, Arbitrum, Avalanche, so on. And what I started looking for was which would be a tool which can help me get a view about where do I have funds lying around if in future I needs to use them, or if in future they appreciate and I need to take out part of it. So I tried out a different tools, and this video would be I'll be sharing some highlights about what are the benefits and drawbacks or challenges or limitations of these tools, and which has which special feature which is good for which functionality, and which can give you some insights about what's more important for you and which could be a better tool for you. If there are any other tools you are aware of, then do let me know in the comment section. Okay, so let's start with Zapper. Zapper is probably the oldest of such tools that I have come across. And what's good about it is that it has a very easy to navigate interface where you can see all the key sections here. And when you go to my profile section, you can easily see which are the different chains you have, what kind of coins you are holding, what NFTs you have. It also gives you a valuation of your NFT and which are the different applications you have put funds into. So I think the advantage which I think of Zapper is that it's easy to navigate interface. It gives valuation for NFTs also. So if you want to have a view of what's your current valuation for the portfolio, it gives a valuation for the NFTs as well, which I did not find in the other tools. The only drawback or limitation which I see in Zapper is that it supports most of the traditional chains like Matic, Avalanche, Binance, uh, Ethereum, and so on, but it doesn't support many of the new chains. For example, here you will see that it just shows a valuation of wallets holdings about $149. It has not included some of the new chains where I had bridged funds into. Okay. Another thing which you should keep in mind for Zapper is that when you go to the section called rewards, here, if you have been using Zapper for a while, you will be able to find the NFTs which you had received as a reward because during the earlier days, Zapper used to reward its regular users with NFTs. And there is a possibility that there might be a airdrop for users who have been with the platform for a long time. So let's see how it turns out. Moving on to the next platform, this is a relatively new platform called DBank. And what's special about DBank is that as you can see here, it shows my wallet balance as 585, which was being showed as 149, because you'll see here that it covers all the chains there are, whether it's new, old, recently the mainnet has been launched. For example, you can see even Boba, Aurora, Phantom, OPBNB, Gnosis, Core, everything. These chains I have not seen being tracked or monitored by the other tools. So I think this is a really good feature of DBank that it gives you a view of your portfolio across all the chains there are. Another good feature about DBank is that it has a social media feature as well, where users can post, comment, stories, and you can interact, comment, like, share. And another feature is that based on your contribution to these stories, you get rewarded for your participation. So I think DBank is one tool and platform which I'm really bullish for in the long term if they keep up their development roadmap well. And there is a strong possibility of an airdrop happening by DBank also, especially for users who had minted a DBank Web3 ID. I think they will get a higher preference and allocation when the airdrop finally happens. The last tool I would like to include here is called Arkham. Arkham was the tool which got really popular because it recently did an airdrop when it was really not expected. And I think the small group of users who had been participating with Arkham got a decent airdrop. Arkham also is, I think, useful in the sense that it lets you create custom dashboards, how you want to view your dashboards. It has a visualizer function where it shows interactions between your ID and other platforms and other users. In this new dashboard, you can create any specific dashboard with what kind of data or your portfolio or transactions you want to see. But when I look at this interface, I think this is good for advanced users who want, advanced features for tracking their portfolio and transactions. But for a new user or a beginner in crypto, I think this will be a bit overwhelming and confusing. So if Arkham is something which you think will be useful for you, then do check it out. But for beginners, I will not recommend this platform. Do let me know if there are any other platforms which you think are useful for keeping a track of your portfolio. And thanks for watching.